Do you struggle with your serve consistency? Are you producing power but the serve percentage rate is very low? If that's the case, then you've clicked on the right lesson, because we're going to help you develop a more consistent serve that ultimately holds up under the pressure of a match. Hey everyone, Coach Simon from Top Tennis Training, so let's get stuck in right away. If we think about the serve consistency, I can have a very consistent serve by just pushing the ball in play. That kind of serve might win me matches when I'm just a beginner, but as I progress, that kind of serve is going to get destroyed. The players are going to come forward and smash it for a winner. So as I develop, I have to then develop some power, but I still want to maintain that consistency. So how do I do it? Far too often, it isn't the serve that is letting us down, but it's the mindset that we have when we step up to the line to serve in matches. It's because we're going for too much. We're trying to hit aces. We're trying to hit unreturnable serves. We're going for full power. We think we're Andy Roddick. And this will actually make us become much less consistent, and this will put a lot of pressure on us, especially on that second serve. We're now relying on that second serve to still win those service games. So the first step in becoming more consistent is understanding our own game, understanding our limits, and playing within ourselves. Not trying to step up to the line and think we're Andy Roddick. Not trying to step up to the line and trying to hit aces, but going for good quality serves that we can make 60 to 70% of the time on that first serve. That will take the pressure off the second serve, and actually the more you get that in, the more you start hitting that serve in on a consistent basis, the power will start to increase, because your confidence will come and you'll know that you can go for more but still maintain that consistency. Next step in becoming a more consistent server is knowing how to avoid the two main obstacles. Obstacle number one, of course, is the net. So how do we eliminate the net? How do we take this out of play? There are two main ways we can do so. We can have a little bit more net clearance, so more margin over the net, and this can be done by increasing that kick serve, using more of that kick serve. Or even on the slice serve, we can still lift the ball off the strings and give ourselves a little bit more clearance over the net, so we avoid hitting those first serves into the net. So by lifting the serve, we eliminate the net. Now the second way is we can increase the leg drive and make sure that we're hitting the ball at the highest possible spot. If I'm hitting the ball down here, I'm going to have to lift it very high in order to pass that net. But the higher I can make contact, the less I have to lift it, and I can still pass the net. So it's that lift off the racket, making sure we give ourselves some margin, and also the leg drive to hopefully hit the ball at a much higher spot, which will help us eliminate the net. Now the next obstacle, of course, is getting the ball in the box. So how do we do that? If we're hitting the ball very flat, it's hard to actually hit the ball flat and get it dipping before the lines. The taller players, it's much easier because of the angle. But the shorter players, we have to now produce a little bit more spin. And the spin is what will make the ball dip before the lines. That's why for the first serve, you might not hit just a pure flat serve. You might hit a bit of a slice, maybe even a bit of kick, but you want to have some sort of spin so that the ball passes the net and dips before the lines. We can also eliminate the lines by going for bigger targets and bigger margins. So instead of me trying to hit a serve out here onto the line, I might go a couple of feet inside the line, so I know that even if I hit the ball slightly off and it's a couple of inches either way, I still have good margin. I'm still not going right for that line. So eliminating the net by having the net clearance, eliminating the lines by hitting a little bit more spin, and also by going for targets away from the lines. I don't have to hit the lines to hit a good serve. Now if I'm playing Djokovic, I might have to hit my hardest serve full power towards this yellow target in order for me to actually have a little bit of a chance of winning that point and doing some damage with the serve. But against the players that I'm playing, even if I hit this blue cone and I hit it at 60 or 70% power, but I know I'm going to hit this area and I know that my serve is going in, I can still get a cheap reply or an easier shot to then attack the next ball. The next thing that we can do to help us become more consistent is when we step up to the line to serve, prior to us actually hitting the serve, we need to have a crystal clear plan of how we want to play that point and specifically how we want to hit that serve. So there's no point of me stepping up to the line and thinking in my head, I'm going to go for a flat serve down the tee and it's going to be an ace. I have to anticipate that the returner is going to make the ball back, and I have to anticipate that I'm going to have to hit the first shot in order to start the point, in order to start dictating the point. So when I start the point, I don't want to feel the pressure of this has to be an ace or this has to be a great serve in order for me to win that point. That's pressure, and I don't want that pressure on my shoulders. I want to step up to the line and I want to field it. Even if I don't hit a great serve, I'm still in the point and I'm still going to start dictating with my first strike. This will take pressure off my shoulders and allow me to be more free with that serve. And visualization right before I hit that serve of how I want the ball to travel off my strings. So for example, I might be coming up to the line to hit on the ad side. My plan is to hit a kick serve out wide and open the court. Now before I hit that serve, I can actually come up slowly and see myself hitting that serve, visualize myself hitting that serve, see how the ball's coming off my racket and see the ball path. This will help my body prepare for what I want it to do and hopefully make it easier for my body to replicate what I've just visualized. So I'm visualizing the ball coming off my strings, I'm visualizing the net clearance that I want, I'm visualizing the bounce that I want to see, and I'm hopefully seeing the returner struggle with that serve. If you want more help with your serve, we have an entire serve course, and I'll leave the link to that beneath this video. There we have guidance on how to master all aspects of the serve. This includes how to master the grip, how to master pronation and supination, how to master the ball toss drills, how to master the swing, how to get into the ideal trophy position, how to work on producing power from that power position, how to get the most out of your leg drive, how to maximize the power on your serve through the different power sources, how to master the slice serve, how to master the kick serve. All of these aspects are covered inside that course, so click on the link beneath and there you'll find out more information of what you will learn inside the course. So hopefully all these steps will help you become a more consistent server. If you have enjoyed this lesson, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel of course, and turn on that notification bell. Signing off, Coach Simon from TTT, all the best and see you soon guys.